Welcome to another episode of
These
Are the Aesthetics. I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. I'm a good listener at night, a.k.a. I'm not in love, love is in me, a.k.a. call me, you know what, come out to my brunch, man. What are we doing?
This guy right here, his AKAs. I want to keep hearing more, but you know what I mean? It's nighttime.
It's nice.
So I don't think it's appropriate for me to hear more AKAs. I'll let your Robin hear them.
Inside joke.
I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. Black Business Supporter, a.k.a. the creator of creators. Let's go, man. So, all right, here we go. So, I know you're about to introduce yourself, but I got to introduce you properly. We have a really special guest today. We got a fly guest, another fly episode. I have to introduce OG sneaker connoisseur, creator, photographer, barber, and obviously
Restaurant connoisseur,
vintage lover. We got to introduce the homie Moreno, man. What's up?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I do have an AKA.
Okay.
Because you know what I mean? I came over here prepared after listening to you guys with your AKA. I go by Moreno, a.k.a. Uncle Dad Bod on Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you get older, you know what I mean? You get a dad bod, you know what I mean? I come from Broadway, so...
I like it. I like it. It's creative.
I love it when people are excited to say the AKAs on your
I was excited, dude. I kept holding it in for like a week now. Like, finally, I'll put my AKA out there.
That's funny. That's crazy.
Because every time someone comes out with an AKA, it's always better than ours.
That's true.
So how's everyone doing?
Have you heard his over and over again?
I'm here every week.
That one right there.
And they change every week.
That one right there. AKA, I only speak nice at night.
Yeah, man, I'm a good listener at night.
Yeah, I'm a good listener. That's a good
I'm
one.
extra soft at night. Everything is butter, baby.
Going over that, how's everyone's week going?
I'm pretty good, you know. Like my dad used to say, we're alive. You know what I mean? We're alive. As long as we're alive, we're good.
For that. Sure.
You know what I mean? He can't say it no more, but he still says it in my head every chance he gets, you know.
That's what's up. For me, life is good, man. I just got to pay rent tomorrow. So don't nobody call me outside after that. But other than that, I'm not there yet. I don't have a mortgage yet, but I'm working on that. But yeah, man. We work hard. You know, you just got to take care of your responsibilities. I still can't understand why we have to pay rent on a place that God gave us for free.
But built.
No, God gave you the land. Like, God gave you the world. He didn't give you the building.
Yeah, exactly.
The AC unit.
I know, yeah. All that.
You'll think different when you're the one renting out the place.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is. You know, you gotta give yourself a hard time sometimes. But
it's a complexity of life.
I'm grateful to be in a position to even pay my bills. I'll say that. Yes. So for that, I'm grateful. What about you here?
One thing I always say is, actually staying on the rent topic, I'm going to say, fuck you to all the haters that be mad at me saying, oh, Gary, you ain't a man. You used to live with your folks. Fam, you got a roommate. You can't be just jealous at that point.
Yeah, you should.
Because if you was still living with your parents, you'd be like, oh, life is good. I'm stacking my bread.
That's a fact.
I know we just started right now, but for the person that be looking at the people's legs, I heard about you. Bro,
Don't look over here.
Don't look over here. Stop it today. Shouldn't be looking at niggas' legs.
Yeah, man. Dad bought on Broadway, man.
This is Dad bad on Broadway.
This is Dad bought on Broadway, and I approve this message.
So whatever you're looking down there, I'm telling you right now, it's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm live from Broadway.
Oh man! But other than that, man, it's been a really good week for me. This is one of those weeks where you just like got reminded that God does exist, and this is one of those weeks you definitely got to be like extra grateful. Other than that, like the only fucked up part is I freaking cracked my glasses frames like on Friday. And to all my people that got glasses, when you break your glasses, you feel disabled. Like fuck, I can't leave my house.
Well, I'm new to the glasses world, so recently I was just taking some coding classes and being in front of a computer, I ended up realizing I need glasses. So,
Well, that was an
you know what I mean?
unexpected flex. I'm taking coding classes.
Yeah, well, I didn't finish it because I got into another venture, but I'm still uncomfortable with the whole glasses situation. You guys are, you know what I mean? It's a special
It's a
thing.
lifestyle. It's a
It's
lifestyle.
a special thing you guys got going on. My wife has freaking glasses. She is completely blind. And I'm surprised. Well, I happen to be humongous, so she can't. She can't miss me. So you know what I mean.
For real, man.
I wear glasses too, but I wear them. I have reading glasses, so I only wear them, if I'm going to school or to watch a movie or just to read.
Depending
and
how
stuff.
bad she is, he's not gonna wear the glasses.
He's stupid.
Oh, you're selective.
He
You're
never
selective.
catches me with glasses.
You pick and choose when you wear your glasses. I see you. I see you, Playboy.
If she really that bad, that movie at the theater is gonna be blurry.
Yo, you think you have friends,
Oh
dog?
my God, dude, what did I get myself into?
Oh man.
Oh man, so we started off with some heat. This week has been fucking loaded. Let's start with the fuck shit first. First topic, we gonna get into it. Lia Thomas wins the NCAA Women's Championship. Now, I know everyone's like, whoa, what you guys about to say? The only reason why I brought up this topic is because I saw the most ridiculous headline I've ever witnessed in my life. And I have to read this to you. Ivy League swimmer Lia Thomas says she is the Jackie Robinson of trans sports. Teammate says.
Wait, pause. Is she black? Okay. Go ahead.
Well,
I don't even know if I realize.
no. I don't think race plays a role in this.
Okay.
Doesn't matter whether she's black or white. You know what I mean? Just by the statement alone. You know what I mean?
So she's a pioneer.
You are a man biologically. You know what I mean? No offense to whatever she wants to think. You know what I mean? That wants to be viewed and considered a woman, and then you have somebody that makes a statement referring to you as a man again. If that's not confusing, my man, I have not been alive for 40 years.
Dog,
And there's a lot of confusing shit out there, B, but
And see, like, I understand, like, where everyone's coming from. So basically, if you guys didn't know Lia Thomas, she was generally a man that was actually a professional swimmer, then transformed into a woman, and then actually entered into the women's competition. So in the men's category, she was like 440 something place.
463,
463.
if I'm not mistaken.
It's very close to that number, I believe.
Yeah.
But when you get into the women race now, she's number one.
Fucking bitches up.
Passing them left and right. So one thing that's like has been obviously there's been some rufflings, of course. A lot of women that's been in the race is saying this is not fair. So what do you guys feel about that?
No, but here's a good one. Have you seen a side-by-side picture of her in second and third place?
Fam, her shoulder starts from here to Moreno's left shoulder, bro.
My man, no offense, we all understand
No, you good,
your height difficulty. You know what I mean? But imagine you standing next to me, and you have to deal with my arms. You know what I mean?
Your wingspan.
My
Yeah.
wingspan. It's never. You know how hard you're struggling to even catch up to me?
Mm-hmm.
Like just with one stride. You know what I mean?
And the strength too, obviously.
Bro, that's Michael Phelps in the water.
Bro, and Michael Phelps is a freak of nature in the water. You know what I mean? This guy literally had to go race actual girls to feel like he's a freak of nature in the water because you can't do it with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you think about the situation? Do you think that's fair, or do you think like it's?
Well, I heard the other day, and I didn't do research about it, but the rules of the NCAA allow this to happen. If it's true, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how we still accept these rules, you know what I mean? Like, something should have been done a long time ago about this stuff. But I always say this. Let's say we do give this person a chance.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Mm-hmm. Let's think about the precedent this thing sets for future endeavors for any other person that wants to go down this road. Mm-hmm. So, okay, I've been fighting MMA all my life. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And obviously, MMA is a weight category thing, you know? But I still want to fight MMA. So let's find somebody that's close to my weight. You really think it's still a fair competition between them?
No, not at all, man.
If a guy eventually has to fight a girl,
Yeah,
no, it's not.
it will never be. And that's where I keep telling everybody, I'm like, this is just phase one of this whole thing that we have going on.
Let's get into that.
Imagine later on, you know what I mean, where my son wants to wrestle your daughter. Are you really going to allow this to happen? I mean, as a father, I'm never going to allow this to happen. I'm never going to allow my son to sit here and fight this girl just because you choose. You know what I mean? I'm never going to be with that. Now, what my son wants to do is always going to be what my son wants to do, but it's not right. You know what I mean? And it's not right. And you guys are having this conversation with me. Imagine having this conversation with somebody that literally wants to dissect every little thing that comes out your mouth. You know what I mean?
Let's go take Cheech.
Honestly, I feel like that's what we get for pandering as a country. I think that's what we get, for pandering as, the people we elect. Like, I feel like when somebody is running for an election, they pander to so many people, make so many promises, and we just want to be accepting of so many things that we don't do the research that needs to be done. I don't think somebody that wants to be accepted think further further down the line like you have. You get what I'm saying? They're not thinking about the future. They're thinking about the now. Most people that are, feeling like this, the trans community that are part of the trans community, they just want to be accepted. They just want to be normal
Rightfully
people.
so, though. Rightfully so.
No. I'm not. There's no knock about that. But it's two different fights. So are you trying to fight to be who you are, or are you trying to fight to be equal to, like, the norm? You get what I'm saying? Because it's never going to be fair. Because my gripe with anything is I don't care what you feel like you are or what you feel like you should have been born as. That's your decision to make. That's your life to live. It's not affecting me. I don't care. But there are certain titles and there are certain decisions that you make. I don't think you should have to carry that weight if you don't have the same struggles as that individual. For example, the number 1, 2 things, like women get hot flashes, women get periods, women have to carry a baby. So for me, personally, these are my thoughts, my views. You should not qualify to classify yourself as a woman if you can't go through these things. Now, if further down the line, technology allows you to carry a baby as a man, carry you to have, allow you to get periods or to be able to do certain things as a woman, then you could do as you please. But it's just like, I feel like that's some of the strength that women possess that we taken away from them. You get what I'm saying? Like, women are already scrutinized in society. And now when we talk about race, the black woman is already all the way at the bottom of that. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like certain things are just not well thought of. It's just like a thought and an idea that someone has, and they go towards somebody that's accepting of that wants to hear them out, and then they just go along with that without doing the research, without thinking further down the line. Go ahead.
With me, it just goes down to genetics. I'm sorry, it just goes down to genetics.
It is very much genetics.
I don't even know for sure. Like, is Lia the same age as the rest of the other women on the that she's
no,
going
if she's
against?
competing with them, yeah, she's a collegian. You know what I mean? She's in college, yes.
Just my issue is, like, fam, if you were in, like, a male's race a year or two ago, you placed 463, whatever, and in this race you placed as first, obviously your competition is different. First of all, I want to ask, where the fuck are the Karens in the world? They'd be like, oh, this is not right. This is not fair. And how do you think a freaking father or a mother feels telling that their kid, oh, they've been training their whole life, training all year, just to freaking go against Lia? That's like, fam, like, her hormones is different. She's just generally more muscular. I'm really trying to, like, watch my words not to offend anybody, but it just comes down to genetics. It's just not naturally fair.
It comes down to
because there's apparently I was having this conversation the other day. Apparently they did freaking hormone testings, and that she has close hormones than, you know what I mean, the female. But it's not convincing. You know what I mean? Like, you have to use your eyes at least for the bare minimum. Let's bring this down to the lowest common denominator. And this is why I brought the case of, did you see the side-by-side pictures of her,
genetically it just wasn't
her
right.
second place and third place? This is a freaking dinosaur in front of these girls. You know what I mean? Like, and the girls that he's competing against, they're not like that one lady that at the age of 40 was still competing in the Olympics, and I think her last race she still managed to get silver because she's been getting gold all her life. And the Olympics is every 4 years. At the age of 4, she was like 42, 43, I think it was her last race, and she still managed to get silver. These girls are not that.
Yep.
Bro,
You know what I mean? These second place and third place are not this woman. And this woman, we see her as a freak of nature. You know what I mean? They're competing literally against what they view as Michael Phelps.
And literally, to close out the subject, I just feel like everyone in the NCAA in the women's competition, just look at genetics. It doesn't take a lot to figure out what's wrong and right. It just, like you said, enough with the pandering at this point.
Why don't we let them play football?
But see, there's two things I want to say before, I leave this topic, right? The first thing I want to say is I'm glad this is happening because you gotta reap what you sow. You guys vouched for this. You guys were behind this. Now you guys, like you said, the Karens can't speak up because they were standing up, in the rallies, in the festivals. They were participating in the voting and to make this a thing.
No. Sorry.
This rule was created because somebody protested this into existence. That's what I'm saying.
No. It's not. Here, let me correct this a little bit. When you see the LGBT community rally and the women's march and all of that stuff, they're legit. These people,
absolutely.
they're legit. They're supposed to do that. They're supposed to sit here and fight for the same rights, for the same freedom as everybody else. That is as legit as you could get.
I agree. Now go tell your daughter that she got beat by a man.
No. That's as legit as it could be. Now. There's.
It's a hard combo.
Well, hold on a second, because that's when we stepping into the realm of you still calling her a man. That's what you notice. I keep calling her a she, out of respect. You know what I mean? Like whatever our feelings is, that's our personal feelings. But you know what I mean? We still gotta respect people. You know what I mean? But it's more of the rules that they're competing in. I personally think we should have another sport. And it should be a transgender sport.
It can't be.
It can't be.
It can't.
It absolutely can be.
I'm going to tell you why it can't. The
can
reason
be.
being is now you asking girls that want to be guys to compete against guys that want to be girls. It's still going to be unfair because it's still going to be guys and girls. We might as well have two separate categories again.
That is their world. No, that is their world for them to deal with. People just got to be spectators.
So we just going to create something and be like, here, let me throw
They
you a
should.
bone.
I think they should.
Literally, I think the reason why I brought up the headline, I don't know if I have mentioned it yet, the main reason why I was offended is the fact that Jackie Robinson can't be compared to Lia Thomas because Jackie Robinson was threatened on his way to every game, booed at every game. Lia Thomas was getting an applause before going into the water and swimming. So I want to just dead that situation why they can't be compared. But Jackie Robinson is literally...
It's a bad comparison.
Bad comparison. Jackie Robinson is black excellence, but now let's continue with more black excellence.
For real, because those type of, and not to, you know what I mean, but you know what I mean, like I'm very respectful to, you know what I mean, to everybody in their situation. It's just I know how we get as, you know what I mean, like people that, in our own personal time we sit here and we joke and stuff like that, but nigga.
I feel like this is gonna be more.
Nigga.
This is gonna be more bad than good. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like they will grab your words, they'll twist it around into a way where it's like, oh, but you fucking hit. No, wait a minute. You know what I mean?
So wait. We got to get to the Oscars, man. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time, but we got to get to the Oscars. There's another loaded topic.
Oh,
so
man.
if you guys are unaware, you've been living under a rock. The Oscars. I don't know if anyone realized the Oscars was literally probably the most black excellence that we've seen in a long time displayed of like as far as like awards go. Mm-hmm. We have Samuel L. Jackson getting his first Oscar. Meg Thee Stallion, first female rapper to perform at the Oscars. Beyonce, she performed at the Oscars. Questlove got an Oscar for Best Original Documentary. But of course, all that was overshadowed by the slap. Will Smith smacked Chris Rock on stage live in front of millions of people because Chris Rock told a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. React.
No. I'm not gonna let him get away with that. As a professional penderer, tell us your take first. Go ahead.
Tell us my take?
Yeah, go ahead.
My
we'll
take.
start with you, then we'll go around.
Okay. First,
and tell us who you sided with too.
I didn't really side with. I sided with more of Chris. Being honest, I sided more with Chris. But I am going to say I understand Will Smith's actions, and it wasn't the professional actions. But I guess as a general, Will Smith, I'm sorry, but you embarrass black people as a whole. Unfortunately, I know black people. We don't like to discuss those topics because black people, we're the most close niche community, but we're the most unorganized. Fam, fuck. There's just so much to talk about. All right, so Will Smith. The reason why I say I understand Will Smith, you got to understand that Will Smith. I don't know if you guys read his book by any chance? There's some highlights of his book that everyone's talking about now. The fact that Will Smith said that he felt like he was a coward majority of his life due to the fact that he witnessed his mom get domestically abused majority of his life. Now, every time that Jada Pinkett Smith says something or she's ever getting attacked, he feels like it's his right to protect her. Now, of course, if some man is like with Chris Rock, if you disrespect a man's wife, you kind of got to expect the worst to come. Even though I understand you're a comedian, and to be honest, that joke that he said wasn't even written by Chris Rock, which is crazy. And another thing.
Wait a minute, we don't know that yet.
That's actually been proven. That joke wasn't written by Chris Rock.
No, they have a writer's feed of people that write jokes, but Chris Rock is Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is Chris Rock for sure.
He's gonna improvise on the spot.
But the thing, and let's be honest. And another thing, I'm glad you brought that up, because Jada Pinkett, she suffers from alopecia.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Black men, we know how important hair is to black women. And if anyone knows how important hair is to black women, it'll be Chris Rock. He made a whole fucking movie titled Good Hair.
Yeah, but is it his job to know what your wife suffered from? If his
Not at all.
job is to tell a joke?
Not at all.
I know you was gonna go there.
Not at all. He's a celebrity. And one thing before I pass the ball, the main reason why I didn't agree. I understood why Will Smith smacked Chris Rock because in a very, very smaller scale, I was in that situation. And Cheech knows this too. You were right there with me at the live show. There has been countless jokes at our live show people told me about my woman, even though no one said my woman's name, but it was still about my woman. Now, as a black man, I gotta strategically think, I shouldn't smack a motherfucker just because he's talking about my wife, because think about it. It's that Bamboo Room. Now, Cheech, if I literally spazzed out on someone and say, hey, yo, watch your fucking mouth, you don't know who the fuck I am, and I smack him, you probably wouldn't be doing brunches at Bamboo Room right now. So black people, we naturally have to think about everything strategically more than the average person.
And it would not make you look good. Let's be honest.
And it won't make me look good as well. Now continue. What's your point?
Go ahead, Moreno.
Oh, me. We're talking about two millionaires. You know what I
Moguls,
mean?
megastars,
Moguls.
black
You know what I
excellence.
mean? Like, this is not the example we want to put out there whatsoever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want anybody thinking like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it don't matter where you get invited to. If somebody disrespects you, you go. This is why this is why people praise Jay-Z a lot. You know what I mean? Because he knows how to move in all rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Every situation.
In every situation. Think about it. Would Jay-Z go up there and smack Chris Rock?
No.
And Jay-Z's a gangster. Now, I feel bad for Chris Rock backstage. You know what I mean? And we all know that from the Offset situation. You know what I mean? He never approached Offset like literally on stage or anything. Or even when he did approach him, you know what I mean? He just, like, he's like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? He let him know, like, he wasn't fucking with that shit. But this is what I said the other day. You can never tell what a man will do for his wife.
That's a fact. Love will make you do some crazy things.
You know what I mean? Like, you can never tell what a man will do, especially for a woman that, you know what I mean, that's been saying that she has alopecia and how she feels about it. You know what I mean? Because if you see the video, as soon as that joke went on, Will Smith laughed at it because, you know.
And then his wife looked down.
I know that laugh.
But just imagine, just imagine that you're laughing.
That wasn't a laugh. That was.
Yeah, I mean, no. He's laughing, ha 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 ha, and then you turn around and then you see his wife fucking. My man.
Winter Soldier activated.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why I was like, even the day after that shit happened, I noticed that everybody's on Instagram posting about
Can
this
I
shit.
ask you a question while you answering so you can incorporate that in your answer? So do you think, again, because we have no balls anymore as men, do you think he's like, let me finish.
We have balls.
Do you think they exist, but I don't mean they work? Anyway, what I'm saying is, do you think he did that to preserve his woman's honor, or do you feel like if he didn't do anything, he would have been emasculated and he would have to dealt with that when he's on his way home? Which reason do you think he did it for?
No, I mean, it's the woman's sake. I mean, let's not forget, we just came out of a year talking about entanglement. We just came out of a year, you know what I mean? Like, somebody just literally said, I had a relationship with your wife. And they still rode along with it. You know what I mean? Like, he knows how to handle himself. It's just that she's sick. So it might have touched the wrong vein.
I would continue, but I want you to give your take.
All right, so I'll start with this. They're both wrong, Chris Rock and Will Smith. Chris Rock, you are wrong for publicly pointing out there's too many people in the audience. You could have picked anybody else to fuck with. There's a lot of black people here. Will Packer, who's a well-known black director, is orchestrating this whole situation. You making us look back for trying to attack us. Too many black-on-black crime going on. That was not meant to be highlighted. You know, make fun of somebody else, number one. Number two, Will Smith. Number one, you know he's a comedian. Number two, I know you're upset about previous jokes he made at past ceremonies about your wife, but again, I had this conversation this morning. I'm glad you brought the point about Jay-Z. Will Smith, you have everyone's phone number in Hollywood. A phone call, Chris Rock don't get that gig. A phone call, Chris Rock don't mention your name at all because you sit in front row. A phone call, he would have to switch his whole setup up. So I want Will Smith to move as a class act that I know he could be. I was very disappointed because, again, there's so many ways that could be handled. I'm big on there's a time and a place. You could have accepted your award, you cut that nigga backstage. You could have accepted the award, left, and see what party he was going to be at and pull up on him. You could have accepted the award, went home, found out his address, call his publicist, call his lawyer, and you could have sued him over a reason. You get what I'm saying? Or it could have easily been ahead of the awards, make a phone call. Hey, Chris, you get what I'm saying? I know we have our differences, but you know what this night means to me. I know you got to do your thing as a comic, but come on, man. You know we brothers, and we trying to look good. You know how crucial Hollywood could be. Please don't come with the fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like there's so many ways that he could have handled the situation. That way, the way he did it, you came off emotional. You came off as you don't run your household because one look and you already jumping to go in defense mode. And it's like I feel like it would have been more gangster and more classy if you handled it another way. I'm the type of person, like I always tell them, I'm the worst nigga to give money to. Because one phone call, whatever you doing, you out of there. Because I was talking to my homie Bones, my barber. I said, if I'm the city commissioner, I don't like you as a barber, and I don't want your shop to be here. I'm going to make a way so you can't renew your license for your shop to be here. But I'm not going to come to your shop and tell you, hey, Bones, I don't like you, man. I think you should sell your building. It's just there's other ways, like wealthy people deal with problems in a different type of way. And I just feel like on a night like this, where there's bigger things, there's bigger fish to fry, your peers are there, your employers are there. You not only risk your manhood, you risk your career. Because these are the people, I know you don't need the money. We're talking about Will Smith.
He's not,
I know he doesn't give a damn, but it's like, it's just, they're going to look at us as niggas again. Because it's like, you guys are the few that got accepted to the cool club. I hate to say that word.
You are my nigga, though. but you are my nigga though. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like we have a certain way to treat each other. You know what I mean? But he should have. Another way, he should have never said the joke.
You never. Okay, that's what I said.
You're not gonna slap a white man.
Listen, I believe that, but at the same time, I just feel like that could have been prevented in so many other ways, and I don't feel like that was manly behavior at all. I blame him. I blame his reaction more. I dislike, and on top of that, you're gonna do some shit. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, so I don't keep carrying on about this. And my thing is, you're gonna do some shit as a man, and you wanna be gangster in that moment. You wanna be the big dog, then stand on that shit. You're gonna apologize, and the next day you're gonna go and apologize again on Instagram.
No, listen.
Stay on top of your shit.
For these type of stuff, an apology always have to come out. We know this by now. An apology.
Yeah, your team and your lawyer and your representation got to do it. You don't got to do it.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, I have let everybody talk about this, and I stayed out of it because the answer's clear. Who am I to tell this man how to feel about a joke on his wife?
It's hard to tell someone they overreact.
You cannot. Like, there's nothing I could tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I wrote something the other day. Bro, let me roast your wife, you know what I mean? And let me see at what point you're going to be like, yo, here, Moreno, shut the fuck up.
That's true.
And you talk about one-on-one situation.
I'm talking about roasting, like, you know what I mean? Like, in general. You know what I mean? Whether it's on Instagram or whatever, I'm roasting everybody. People get a breaking point.
Of course, but the thing is, everything can be solved differently. Like, as far as like homies roasting like your girlfriend, like there's been countless times I told my homies, "Hey yo, don't use my woman's name in this situation." I had the awkward conversations with Cheech sometimes, but it happens. If the convo never happens, it gets to boom the smack, for sure. But the one thing that was the one thing that really pissed me off with Will Smith is the fact that first of all, you go up. I understand you have the talks with Denzel and with Tyler Perry, but you go up, you have a speech, you don't apologize to Chris Rock, and on top of that, fam, you continue your night dancing, partying at the after party and shit. Meanwhile, we don't know what the fuck happened with Chris. We only saw one picture of him literally on Wednesday saying, oh, just him just like walking down looking sad as fucking Yeezys and shit. Has to be hella discreet. I just think what I would have do if I was the Oscars, I don't think he deserved to give a speech that night, in my personal opinion.
Oh, I heard today that they were trying to kick him out, and he said no. He said he was not leaving.
I don't. Those talks of him taking his Oscars.
They try to kick him out. He refused. Listen, once again, I'm the bad person to freaking have this conversation with because I am strict about who the hell am I to tell, you know what I mean, or even state an opinion on how somebody else should feel about a joke towards their wife.
But
you know what I mean?
Professionals at the end of the day, though.
Yeah, trust me, professionalism could go out the window if you say the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, professionalism could go out the window real quick if you say the wrong thing.
The example that I always gave Gary, right? When we started this podcast, there's a lot of people, right, we would invite here, right? And some of them will show up, like, mad late. And okay, that's fine. But this is my example to Gary. I'm like, they would never play with the Breakfast Club like that. Yeah. You get what I'm going. I mean, like the way you talk. Like if you get stopped by the cops, there's a tone you use. If you in the courtroom, there's yeah, I get it. The judge is listing your crimes, handling your sentence. Sir, you got to do 50 years for selling this, for killing that. You're never gonna jump out of pocket. Guess what? Because you know where you at and you know where it could go.
And we need to end the narrative. Oh, fuck all that behavior on white people. No, it's not white people. It's an elegant setting, motherfucker.
It's what it is.
It's the Oscars.
So, like, all day I've been hearing, oh, you don't know. Talk about a man's wife. He could, fam. Dog, there's certain areas like you just gotta play the part and never put yourself in that situation again, or rectify it your own way. We all men at the end of the day. Yeah, you don't think Chris Rock felt like he had to see Will Smith after what he pulled?
Oh, for sure.
But see, it's like I said, you know what I mean? Like, you have, I'm gonna call him a punk because, you know what I mean? When this shit first, when this shit came out, like I wasn't agreeing with how he went about. But August Alsina came and put his situation with Jada Pinkett Smith in you know what I mean, out there. they already had this conversation. All three of them already knew.
By the way, I blame her for all of this.
No. Listen. You can't blame nobody because, listen. You can't blame her. You can't. No. You know why you can't blame her? Because when 2.5 adults,
Okay.
you know what I mean, have a conversation about their sexuality and their sex life,
Okay.
and they agree upon what they want to do, you know what I mean? That is 2.5 people being adults. You know what I mean? This is what happens when you're adults. You know what I mean? No, trust me, this is what happens when you're adults. The situation happened with August Alsina, and then he...
Why did it happen?
Because...
Who lost control of that situation?
No, listen, but they've been had an open relationship since day one.
I understand, but I've never met any of Will's sneaky links. I never seen him with a picture with a bitch. Nobody ever came out.
But yeah, but nor have you ever seen anything about Jada Pinkett Smith neither.
August Alsina came out.
He put it out.
Control your nigga.
He put it out.
Control your nigga.
But even then, they had a conversation.
Man.
You know what I mean? They had a conversation. No, it's true though. You know what I mean? Like believe it or not, dog. You know where we live at right now? We live in South Florida. Have you guys noticed that there's a lot of pineapples out here? You know what the pineapple stand for?
No.
Swingers.
Cool.
Tons of it.
Got it.
You know what I mean? Tons of it. If you ever came across a swinging couple, this is a lifestyle of these people, you know what I mean? That
Cool.
regardless what it is, they are fully aware of what they're doing.
If it's a lifetime, if it's a lifestyle,
They're fully aware,
Moreno,
bro.
this is where we disagree. If it's a lifestyle, then what we do come with a set of rules.
And they have their rules.
Okay.
August Alsina broke the rule.
But August Alsina don't control our shit. We pick the people we fuck.
That's true.
So this is my point. This is the point
But he still decided to do it.
I understand, but this is my
but it's
point.
under her watch.
This is my point. If we agree to have an open relationship, right? We've been doing this for years. None of my sneaky links, none of the bitches that I'm fucking, none of my side pieces ever come out and utter a fucking word. And somebody that you pick to bring in our situation that was not fully prepped of what it is that we do, speak out, that's on you.
But you do know that this happened like more than 7 years ago. This guy's a punk for saying something like that. You know what I mean? Nobody's even thinking about August Alsina. The only reason we're even talking about him is because he aired her out for no reason.
I understand, but
But
I guess
that's
like
on her.
But see, that's how I view it. You know what I mean? That's
Okay.
just how I view it. Like, I personally, to be honest with you, like,
Because you expose our whole thing.
Yeah, people are going to do what they want to do. People are going to do what they want to do, but I think he's the punk. But the reason I even brought that up is because Will Smith still went through that year of dealing with this. Did you know that?
Because of who?
No. But did you know that what's that girl from Orange Is the New Black?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know her name.
Well, she threw out a joke out there like that, right?
I
You know
saw
what I
that.
mean? Like, just imagine going through all of this, you know what I mean? And then you have another. Listen,
Bro.
I ain't nobody to tell people how to feel because it's very complicated.
Bro, sorry. So basically, last thing I'm gonna say on this, quoting O'Sil, I'd rather lose my mom before I lose my bitch.
Freaking guy right here.
Quoting O'Sil, quoting one of the homies. Other than that, we're getting to the fire cap segment.
Or like T.I. told, like Floyd Mayweather told T.I., control your bitch.
No.
We gotta move on.
That's a good. I completely forgot about him. That motherfucker be in the same situation too. That nigga T.I. is him and Tiny.
And guess
swinging
what?
like a
I love,
motherfucker.
still one of my
You know what I
favorite
mean?
responses
I hear you.
ever.
I hear you.
Control your bitch. That's
Like-
it. Don't come try to fight me. Control your bitch.
It is true.
Well,
though.
let's
It is
pivot.
true, though.
Let's
I agree
pivot
with
to
that.
a lot lighter topic. We got the fire cap segment. Obviously, you guys know the fire cap segment is for the sneakers, the fashion. Of course, why would we name these are the aesthetics if we don't mention the aesthetics that we love, which is
You
clothes?
guys be out here, man, fly. Be
Thank you, man.
like you guys need to relax, dude. Like look at this.
Yeah, we just hanging out, man.
You
It's
guys need to
casual day.
relax.
It's a
B.
casual day, man.
Jesus.
another day, man.
I got a question for everyone. It hasn't been a lot of sneaker and fashion topics because there's been nothing but fucking restocks all week. So I gotta ask you. So you guys obviously are aware of Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the fuck, marry, kill is, here's the 3 options. Air Force One, Air Max, or Air Jordans. Now, before you answer,
Which Air Maxes? See,
all Air Maxes. Of course, you can't fuck a sneaker. So obviously, what I mean by fuck means you can still wear it, but obviously you don't get them for free. You got to buy them for the rest of your life. Marry is you married to it. You're gonna get as many pairs as you want for free. And kill it, you can never wear it again. Are we on the same page? Mm-hmm. So
I'm about to tear your ass up.
all right, I'm gonna answer first. I'm gonna answer first. Out of the Air Force One, Air Max, and Air Jordans. All right, I'm marrying Air Jordans. That's me. I gotta marry Air Jordans. I'm fucking the Air Maxes and I'm killing the Air Force Ones. The main reason why I'm killing the Air Force Ones because first, I don't own any Air Force Ones. I naturally don't like how I look in Air Force Ones. That's my personal opinion. That's why I don't buy them often. That's my take.
Okay.
How about y'all?
Yeah,
Watch this.
Yeah, I'm gonna marry Air Jordans.
Oh, I actually did not. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna marry Air Jordans. What's the other one? Marry.
Fuck or kill.
Oh, you have
Fuck.
Air Max and Air Force Ones left.
That's I kind of hold them both in the same category. The problem is that there's one Air Force One that you're not gonna. And I want a pair. I just told fucking Jerry the other day. I'm like, I want a pair so bad, but you're never gonna see me with it.
Your New York bias gonna kick in. I know it is.
I hate fucking white Air Forces.
Oh,
What the
wow.
Fuck, dude. I cannot stand white Air Forces.
First New Yorker to say that.
Dude, but that's because I come from an era where you wore Air Force One with everything, even to a wedding, everywhere. And then they started fucking matching it with the freaking button-up shirt. Oh. My God, dude, help me. Air Maxes, I marry Air Maxes, and I'm gonna kill. Even though I just bought some fire-ass Air Forces, but I'm gonna kill.
Damn, I did not expect that at all, actually. What would you, Cheech?
Cool. I will marry Air Jordans. I will fuck Air Forces, and I will kill Air Maxes.
You cat.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You
I'm gonna tell
cat.
you
As a
why.
Floridian, you cat.
I'm gonna tell you why. And Jordans, obviously,
You've
it's
been
the
wearing Air
obvious.
Maxes since I known it.
I understand, but this is my problem with niggas like Gary. I'm gonna start with Gary. Okay. Gary have owned a pair of Forces before. It was the Travis Scott Forces.
Oh, okay.
This is my personal problem with Gary. Gary will have
Which
a
I don't have
bias.
anymore, which I don't have anymore.
Gary will have a bias against the shoe until Kanye, Kid Cudi, or Travis Scott does something with the shoe. And that's something I cannot stand behind because if you don't like something, it doesn't matter if Baby Jesus himself make a collaboration. You don't wear it.
How many times have you seen me wear Air Forces besides the scared Travis Scott?
It
So
doesn't matter.
Your answer is cap.
It doesn't matter.
Hold on a second. I got a problem with that,
At the end of the day,
too.
you fall in the hype category.
Wait,
All you see me wear is Air Maxes
the
and
right
Air
niggas
Jordans
wear
since
it,
you
you
known
gonna
me.
dick ride the shoe.
No, because listen, my business partner too, he be on that fuck shit, bitch.
Yes.
He be on that fuck shit. He talk about, yo, I hate Air Force Ones unless it's a good collab.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Unless
up.
it's a clock. Unless it's a clock.
Yeah.
Unless it's a this. Like, shut up.
No,
bro.
dude.
But I'm honest. Like I'm not an Air
No,
Force
no,
One
no, 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 no,
It's
no.
either you like it or you
It's either
don't.
you like it or you don't.
That's
because
what I'm saying.
How you gonna like a pair of Air Force One? Because it's the same silhouette. It does not change unless Virgil came and opened up the tongue.
Would you buy an off-white?
I've had
You know
a
what I mean?
couple.
That's the only way Air Force One was alter a little. But they're all the same, different colorways.
No, talking to Air Force collectors. If you tell an Air Force collector,
They all look the same on feet.
If you tell an Air Force collector you never owned a pair of white Forces, you're like, nigga, you ain't no fucking Air Force One
Okay,
lover.
but I'm
and
gonna
that's
tell
a
you why.
fact.
I'm gonna tell
And
you
that's a
why you
fact.
can't This is why you can't like.
I thought this was gonna be a light topic,
This
everybody.
is why you can't throw away the Air Force Ones. The Air Force Ones is such a beginner shoe for so many reasons.
That's it for
First
me.
of all, if you're a true sneakerhead, fuck the all-white Air
the
Forces,
true
right?
sneakerhead. Ooh.
No, well, I had a problem. I had a problem with deciding between them, but the whole notion with the white Air Forces, I'll throw.
I'm gonna tell you why.
But I do love Air Forces.
This is why you have to love Air Force Ones. The first, we didn't even call them collabs. The first custom work I've seen on a shoe, when collaborations did not even exist, was Air Force Ones. That's what sparked a lot of the ideas of collaborations and colorways that we see today.
gotta ask them a
Niggas
question.
used to spray paint them shits. Niggas used to make their own colors. People that got creative used to get a white pair, tie-dye them, dump them in whatever colors they want. That's the birth of a lot of creative ideas.
Yo, fam.
One of the first shoes
Moreno,
you could customize on Nike was the Air Force Ones.
Cheech,
So
do you have more Air Maxes or Air Forces? Answer that fucking question right now.
I have some Air Maxes.
Shut the fuck up.
No, but I know, but
Fuck
I don't
outta
wear
here.
them as often
No,
as
you know
my
what's
Air
funny?
Forces.
You know what's funny? I
Fuck outta
don't
here.
have no Air Maxes.
You don't have no Air Maxes?
And I
I
just
have a few Air Maxes.
He has more Air Maxes than Air Forces.
I don't-
Whatever he just said don't make no fucking sense.
I do, but that don't
Fuck
mean I
outta
wear
here.
them more than the Air Forces.
I don't have no Air Maxes. I got rid of all my Air Maxes.
I'm actually surprised. Actually.
Yeah, no,
You're really
no.
surprising me
The-
today.
the-
And I
90s?
just said that what is it, marry or kill? Well, whichever one, I would not kill the
But
Air
his little
Maxes.
soliloquy over there about the Air Force is so important. You have more Air Maxes than Air Forces.
But wait, time out.
That don't mean I wear 'em more.
Time out.
Fuck
Just-
outta
That don't
here.
mean I wear them more.
Wait, time out.
So
'cause-
fuck that little soliloquy.
Hold
you
on.
had.
Because
That don't mean
this
that.
is a broad thing. We're talking about Air Maxes. What Air Maxes are we talking about?
Air Maxes in general.
In general.
See, no,
Air
I'll take
Forces
it back.
in general.
I'll take it back.
Oh, okay.
I'll take it back. I'm gonna kill Air Maxes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the only Air Max that I will wear.
There's way more fire Air Force Ones than Air Maxes.
It's 97. It's
man,
95.
Stop playing.
No,
You
no,
know,
no,
I'm not gonna argue that part. That's just my personal opinion. But I just love Air Maxes.
You
more
know
than
how
Air
many
Forces.
shoes were birthed because of the Air Force Ones? You would not have
you
Bapesters
see-
without that shoe.
It's my opinion. I don't own Bapesters.
I know.
You see how you see how you said that you don't like which is hella weird.
Yeah.
How you said that you don't like the way
I don't like how Air Forces look on me. That's just me personally.
Except for
That's
the
the
Off-Whites.
honest answer.
Except for the Off-Whites.
I never wore the Off-Whites.
But you got the Travis Scott.
I've tried with the Air Max. What is it? The ones. They don't look good on me at all.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
It's a real man to admit when some shit don't look good on you.
It does not look good on me. Mostly all Air Maxes don't look good on me. The 95.
I love the 95s.
The 95. They're not that comfortable, bro. Have you ever walked a march or
I
something?
never owned a 95, actually.
Bro, them shits is not comfortable.
Yeah, you couldn't
bro.
get the green, the
neon greens, I couldn't
neon.
get it.
Them
Yeah.
shits is
I
not
know.
comfortable. The Vapor Max were good, but other than that, yeah, I'll kill Air Maxes.
Boy, let Kid Cudi or Travis wear anything.
No,
It's
but the thing is, like, as being from a Floridian, if
Yeah,
you
no,
don't,
no, it's true, though.
if you don't wear, if you a nigga that don't wear white forces all the time, then you saying that you rather white Air Forces over Air Maxes is cap to me. Because if as a real Floridian, Floridians are known for wearing what? The Air Max 90 all the fucking time, the Air Max 1.
No,
Air
Floridians
Max
are
95s.
Floridians are known for wearing them fucking Reeboks. What are the Reeboks? The Dope Boys.
the dope
It's not
boy.
Louisiana, man. We in
That's
New
what they're
Orleans.
known for.
We're not in New Orleans.
No,
man.
but no, yeah.
That's my only hypocrisy with Gary. If you don't like something, don't wear that. Don't buy it at all. I don't care if Baby Jesus collaborated with Nike. Don't buy it. Don't tell me,
You're not gonna see me wearing no Reebok.
it's cap. Listen, they say it's
You're not gonna
cap
see you wear
until
Reebok?
Travis Scott does it. Man, stop it.
But I'm honest with my shit. I just get offended when motherfuckers like Cheech. Oh, I'm a real sneakerhead. I have all the OGs.
I have everything.
I have the
everything.
OGs. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Is this shit fly or not? Wear it.
I have
and
everything.
that's coming from a sneaker veteran over here that's been in the game for 10, 11 years.
But you buy
Nah,
hype,
bro.
Gary.
Nah, bro.
You gotta
because-
buy.
alright.
You gotta buy pieces.
Alright,
No,
let me
I don't even believe in that.
Let me put you onto something.
And I have a lot of OGs, by the way.
I'm this old school.
Relax. I'm more than you. Relax.
I'm still one of those. I'm still one of those that consider shit corny.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like if you see me say, "Oh, yo, that shit is corny right there," just trust me what I'm telling you. Throw the whole shit away. You know what I mean? Like, and there's a lot of shit that be out there that is so fucking corny. Even with Jordan shit. You know what I mean? Like shit whack.
But Moreno,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
the
like,
type of sneaker that be honest. Like, bro, the Bread 4, the 2019 is a bad fucking quality shoe. And I'm the only nigga that will stand
The
up and
which
say
one?
that.
The Bread 4?
The Bread 4, the 2019 joints, the one that just came out.
Yeah, my
that
shit's-
shoe was brick.
Yeah, my shit's crap.
G shit. And I'm honest. I
But
love
bought
the
it-
OGs, but I'm honest.
I bought it because of the Nike logo on the back.
Exactly. And it's not even a good quality shoe. You bought it because of nostalgia. You know how much bullshit sneakerheads be buying, spending
That's
money
very
on
true.
based off nostalgia?
That's true,
Let's
that's
be real. The neutral gray one, terrible fucking shoe.
My nigga, the fucking Raging Bull 5. Throw the whole fucking company away after that one.
Okay.
Bro,
That
I'm
one-
telling you right
Alright,
now,
wait,
don't
wait,
even
wait.
fucking buy them,
Wait,
bro.
And we talking about OGs and shit.
Yo, my nigga, don't buy them shit.
I have them because I couldn't have them when they originally
And
came
trust
out.
me, you shouldn't have these.
And I
These you
sub-
should not have.
I subscribe to that shit like, oh, I'm gonna buy all the shoes I couldn't have, and then I'm like, you know what, fuck it, it's not even worth it no more because I just want to be comfortable at this point.
I ain't gonna lie to you. The only reason why I have what I have right now is because I did a trade that I did not know was gonna go through, but it went through, and I hope that person's happy, which he is, and I ended up with these. But I traded a pair of Bad Bunny clocks for these.
It's okay. We all make bad decisions. You don't want to know what I did.
He made a bad. I made a great decision.
I love that shoot more.
I was never gonna wear them shits were brand new. I was never gonna wear the Bad Bunny Crocs at all. But he wanted them shits. He says that he picks up.
He came up, nigga.
He said the Spanish girls love it when he wears them.
Bet. All right, let me get the preheats, bitch. You fucking slow ass nigga.
Good for him.
We obviously we've been talking a lot. Time is going by quickly. So now we got to get into more of you now, Moreno.
Yes, sir.
So can you tell us a little bit more about like your shop, the current state of creators, and of course your upcoming vintage event you got with the homie Danny? First, your shop, of course.
Well, I just opened up Endless Art Studio. We opened doors February 2nd. It's a lot of a lifestyle of mine and my business partner. But one thing, you're not gonna walk in there and see is sneakers.
Okay.
You're not gonna fucking see stuff. Like me personally, I'm fucking done with sneakers. Be like,
You got to the point.
yo, my nigga, I let y'all niggas.
Every
fucking
sneakerhead says that shit. Right?
I've said that a thousand times.
Every year.
Listen. Listen, what I'm saying is, I buy shoes, of course. I wear shoes. But that I'm gonna sit here and be the ultimate consumer of sneakers, and bro, if I can't have it, I can't have it. You know what I mean? On to the next one.
Oh,
On to the next one.
If you can't get it
you
from
know what I
retail,
mean?
it's
Like,
just clips
and
for
trust me, I could get any sneaker I want. You know what I mean? Whether it's retail or fucking paying extra money for it, I could get any sneaker. I just don't care. You know what I mean? I just don't care at all. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I'm gonna make a thing right now, which is kind of confusing. That I originally killed fucking Air Forces. I'm gonna make a thing that I want to create a pair of fucking Nike Air Force Ones every month from Nike ID.
Oh, see, the thing is, but that's like more of like your era though, because your era, I hope y'all know, your era abused Nike ID.
Yeah, you guys fucked it
But
up.
you have to. But you have to.
Y'all
I mean, what's
abused
more
Nike ID.
what's more original than you actually putting together a pair of sneakers? You know what I mean? That anywhere you go, nobody's gonna have it on.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I guess like with the reason why like I never cared for Nike ID is because, let's say if like our era, the people who got into the game in 2010, 2011,
You can't sell them.
we can't sell them. That's a good. That's a good
You
point.
can't sell them.
And the thing is, we looked at it as customs, and custom was never really fly to me. At least that's just my personal opinion.
Nah, bro.
But of course, yeah, we can't. Sell them.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. I got you now.
Mm-hmm.
So those Virgil's Air Force Ones, the Louis Vuitton one, you want them shits, right?
Yeah, I want 2 pairs. Yeah.
Yeah, them shits is the biggest fucking custom in the world, B. Because them shits were bootleg in my age.
No, that was Virgil. It came from a Nike distributor. It came from a Nike that I didn't wear.
No, man, that's the biggest custom in the world, B.
But there's a tag. There's a tag.
I'm still sticking to my guns. I didn't
man,
wear the shoe. I sold the shoe.
nah.
R.I.P. Virgil.
Yeah, no,
But
RP
the
Virgil.
Travis one, they were a little bit comfortable. They got a little cushion.
Nah, but the shop is more like, you know, like it's more like a man's room, a living room. You know what I mean?
Yo,
We got you on there. We got him on that one, right? We got him on that one.
I'm sticking to my gun.
Yeah, your gun is that you're hype.
And I'm okay with it. I've been called the hype beast all my life.
It's all right.
cool.
It's all right. We listen. Look at my sweater. Obviously.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
You don't want that. You're done with sneakers,
Trust me,
man.
I got you. Nah, but the shop is more like. So I'm big into Supreme. I'm very big into Supreme.
I love Supreme.
Especially their accessory, but I've always been like big into Supreme. I'm from Manhattan, you know what I mean? It's something that I grew up with. But I like every drop I try to grab something. So a lot of Supreme stuff that you see in there is it's like the accessories that I've been buying and shit like that.
Yeah.
So even right now, all of that shit's for sale. You know what I mean? I go thrifting all the time. Like, I go everywhere thrifting. I've seen myself in the middle of fucking South Carolina where I walk into a warehouse, you know what I mean? And there's like 3 fucking white people, country white people right there looking at me walk in. I'm like, oh, I'm so dead in here right now. I am so fucking dead in here. But I'm going in there and I'm finding something in there.
They're taking all the Wranglers away from you.
Yo, my man, listen, I was driving back down from New York and I stopped at this place in South Carolina. And in there, I peeped that they had some Alan Jackson shirts. I didn't know who the fuck Alan Jackson was. Them shits look fire. They're fucking torties. I'm like, I don't want to risk it too much, but they were $5 each. So, you know, I bought like 5 of them, 6 of them, whatever. I left another 20 of them there.
Damn.
My nigga, you know how much Alan Jackson tees go for?
About a good $250.
My nigga.
You should have bought the whole shit. Throw it in the bag.
But no, it's not like I can fucking sell them because as soon as I got home, my fucking girl took all of them. She took all the Alan Jackson tees. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? What, like?
She made a bag, huh?
You know what I mean? No, she's not. She doesn't even want me to sell them.
She probably going to sleep in them and shit.
But like that's how I end up with like thrifted clothes. You know what I mean? I go everywhere. You know what I mean? I go everywhere. Like, yeah, I'll give you a good one. It's twice a year. It's in February and November. There's a place called Mount Dora right here, like 2.5 hours away. Y'all should go out there. You always find fire shit.
Word? Okay.
And
twice a year?
Yeah, and these are people that be traveling America and shit.
You put me on.
Yeah, that they be bringing their shit. That shit is far over there. So I be traveling, you know what I mean, to find these shits. So it's pretty much a lot of the shit that I'm doing.
So how did you get, like, the event? Basically, you said you want to do a block party for the city.
Well, no, I went to Grandview Market and I noticed that these boys are doing this. And I don't know if, you know, Cozy Boy, right?
Sean.
Yeah, Cozy Boy and his boy were there. And,
do a whole show with him.
Yeah, and when I thought about doing this, the first people that I called was them. You know what I mean? Like, yo, who put that shit together? And, you know, we talked and it ended up in front of my shop now. You know?
Got it.
Which is cool because you've been
of course,
there, you know what I mean? Like, it's a whole blog. It's going to be good. It's going to be like 30
So,
vendors.
wait, what's the date?
It's April 10th from 2 to 8.
April 10th, 2 to 8, of course.
We're gonna have food. It's just a vibe, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
You said it's April 8th?
April 10th.
April 10th.
Okay.
April 10th, 2 to 8. Obviously, bring the gems. Moreno, where can the people find you, my guy?
They can find me at Endless Art Studio Del Rey, Endless Art Studio _Del Rey on Instagram, or Moreno172 on Instagram, or at the shop. Yeah, I mean,
I appreciate you coming
feel free to come to the shop and vibe it out. You know what I mean?
Thanks for coming through, man.
I can't imagine how this episode is gonna look editing.
Oh man, listen.
It's been ups, it's a roller coaster.
You gotta come back for a part 2.
No, I'm definitely. I listen. I like talking with people, and I like talking, especially with the young with the young crowd, because listen, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't understand from you guys' point of view, and there's a lot of stuff that you guys won't understand from my point of view. But the only way to get across any of this barrier is by having conversation. You know what I mean? You won't know nothing about me, and I won't know nothing about you if we don't communicate.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And I think more people, you know, like, we should start talking to the older people.
For real, man.
I love doing that.
Bro, even since the first time I saw you, I was working at Foot Action. He came in with my favorite sneaker of all time. He was wearing the Blink Yeezy ones.
Man, I can't wear them shits no more.
Yeah, them shits crack.
I can't wear them no more because
they crack.
They separated on the bottom, and everybody's like, oh, but send them over there to get re-glued. I'm like, bro, that nigga's gonna steal them.
Yeah, like, he give you a fake one. All his fakes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm about to hang them up at the shop
Ready to
and
go.
shit. You know what I mean? Put them in a. I love them.
I got a good spot at my
nigga,
house.
I love them. Yo, I got all 3 of them too. But
you don't need those. You done with the sneaker game, man. What are you doing?
Nah, listen. Before we get out of here, out of all the shoes that I've ever worn in my life, that has had to be the best fucking pair of shoes ever.
I hear that.
That's the best.
It just feels fucking good, everything. But I don't know.
You don't need them, man. You done with the sneaker game.
Yo, so obviously it's been a really fire episode. Roller coaster is a fucking episode. One thing I have to say to the people.
Hey, don't be slapping people on public and shit. You know what I mean?
Don't be slapping people in
don't
public.
Don't be slapping people on public, and don't be talking about people's wife.
Yeah.
For all the people that listen to audio only, remember we do have a YouTube platform. You can watch video. We have a bunch of dope. We record in 4K, man. If you want to see our fits, how we look, obviously there's got to be a face behind the shit we talk.
And Gary works really hard to make clips for y'all. He edits everything, so please don't.
Hey, feel free to come by the shop.
Don't let them.
Like,
don't
you guys
let them for free.
Of course.
Come through, man. Like, we're gonna have a whatchamacall. I don't know if you guys play FIFA, but we also gonna have a FIFA tournament.
I play FIFA every day.
During the blog party.
You caught a lick a few times.
I mean, like it's
I
gonna
do
be
Real
fun.
Madrid though. I do Real Madrid.
Actually, you know what? I like doing MLS. If you're a real like gamer, if you're a real gamer,
every fucking time.
if you're a real gamer, you play with MLS. Stop playing with these overhyped. You know what? I'll play you with a female team.
Okay. We definitely gotta go to. We definitely gotta get the fuck out of here. You don't know how to say this. All right. Where do you go by? What the fuck do you go by?
I'm gonna play you with a female team. I'll play you with Team USA. We'll turn this whole shit around.
Get the fuck out of here.
I go by the name of Cheech, a.k.a. Moreno is whooping Gary, a.k.a. you gotta come back for part 2, a.k.a. watch these fucking videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my
Yo,
God.
shouts to these boys, man. These boys are freaking fun.
Bro, I go by the name of Gary, a.k.a. In Gary We Trust, a.k.a. Black Business Supporter, a.k.a. I'm gonna beat this nigga ass at FIFA. Just watch, y'all. We'll see y'all next week, man.
Hey, you guys should bring the camera
well,
so you can see how Real
bring a
Madrid
little GoPro, don't worry.
get beat by Team USA female.